Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the one and only Park Beach Bowls Club here on the east coast of Australia in Coffs Harbour for the 2025 the Phoenix Open Pairs. We're bringing to you this live on this beautiful sunny day with only a little bit of wind. Everything is fantastic. The greens look in great condition. The sun is shining. There's flags all around the place. The greenkeepers have done an amazing job. Calcutta was on last night. Some interesting buys in the Calcutta last night, and we have got a star-studded field here for the Phoenix Open Pairs. And the game we're bringing you this morning, they're just going through their first end roll-up. The game we're bringing you this morning is the match between Jake Rinn and Peter Taylor, who needs no introduction, and Steve Philp and Gary Martin from Lake Cat-Eye. Now, I'm not 100% sure where Jake is from, but we will find out. It looks like he's got a Melbourne Demons jumper of some description on, but anyway, this is the game we're going to bring you live, and it's sensational here. Absolutely picturesque. 3 greens, 5 rounds, quarter-final, semi-final, and a final, playing for $32,000. That's right, $32,000 in prize money. The way the format will work, they'll play 5 games, and then the top 8 will go through and play the quarterfinals, and everyone else, they won't stop. They will continue playing. They will play in silver and bronze divisions, or gold, silver and bronze divisions, and still play for a fair chunk of prize money. So as we said, we've got the game here between Peter Taylor and Gary Martin, and they will be kicking off very, very soon. They're just having a 1-end roll-up, so a 2-end roll-up, and they're just on their first end. So our old mate here. So what club are you from, Jake? Jake, isn't it? Helensvale. Helensvale, there we go. He's got his Melbourne Demons top on. He's from Helensvale. Oh, I can see his hat now. Thanks, man. So that's Jake Rinn playing with Peter Taylor. He's from Helensvale, but he's wearing his Melbourne Demons hoodie. It's not too bad here. It's a little bit cool. Greens look amazing. Amazing. You'll go a long way to see greens look as good as this. Done a great job here, these guys. I've just met Scott Collins. I think he's standing behind me. I've just met him, and David Hall, the greenkeeper here, who I've known for a few years, used to be up at Lennox Head. They have done a fantastic job on these surfaces, that there is no doubt. So there's 3 greens here, 2 tiffies by the looks of it, and they've got a synthetic green, a carpet green out the back, boys. That's right, 4 rinker. So they've got one out the back there, and there's some games playing out there this morning as well. What we might do is let's change this camera over so we can have a bit of a look at them bowling back in this direction. And it's beautiful, the clubhouse right behind us there. Very, very, very picturesque. As we said, they'll be playing the traditional games of pairs, 2-2-2-2, 18 ends. 2 games a day, boys, correct? 2 games a day, so I'll have 1 game, 18 ends, then I'll have a bit of lunch. And then I'll get back for round 2. So some good teams in this. You got Nathan Black here, who needs no introduction. Jared Duncan from Newcastle. Josh Walker-Davis from East Maitland. Billy Ahoy from Soldiers Point. Cody Packer from Merrylands. Indy Conlon playing with Richard Ladder. Hayden Bukowski from East Maitland. You got the Swans, Andrew and Maddie Swan. Kenta Treacher, Japanese international, who plies his trade at St John's Park. There is a plethora of big names here in the Phoenix Open Pairs in 2025. And unfortunately, Rink 1, a little bit of a shadow here, so it might be a little bit cool for them, but the sun is starting to creep towards us. Beautiful day. Beautiful surrounds. The beach is right behind me. So we, after this end, we'll rip into it and get the game underway. We will realise one of these teams, Peter Taylor, was probably one of the favourites who went last night at the Calcutta. Decent side they've got here. Both boys North Coast and Queensland would know how to play on these surfaces, would know how to deal with these tiffies, as they call them. Very, very fast-paced greens. And absolutely beautiful. So we will try and give you updates of other games on the other greens as the day goes on. So jump on board, send us a message, want to have a chat, jump on board, and we'll try and update the other scores if there's certain scores that you want, because we do believe they actually have volunteers running these scores from each green, which I'm very appreciative. So that'll be fantastic. So if we can update certain games for you, we'll certainly try our best. Just going through the changeover on the second end of the roll-up. $32,000 in prize money, viewers. That is an amazing amount of money. Fantastic conditions. They were telling me last night, because I came down and met a couple of the people, they were telling me last night they actually brought this tournament back a week due to the last 2 years they've had this horrific weather. So they brought it back a week, and it certainly works so far because there's not a cloud in the sky. Believe it or not, there was a bit of rain here last night in good old Coffs Harbour. Very, very nice place. It's good to catch up with a lot of people. Haven't seen for many a year. It was fantastic, and it was a great atmosphere last night here at the Calcutta. So we're almost ready to go. Skips are just going through their paces on the last end of the roll-up. Don't forget, jump on, give us a chat. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and the Thursday, I'll be here. We'll have some guests on over the course of the next couple of days. So a couple of locals and people who know a little bit about the bowls in the Park Beach area. And they'll jump on and give us their insights into the event. So almost ready to go, viewers. Almost ready to go. There's players from everywhere. Like if you have a look at Barry Mungovern playing with Josh Walker-Davis from East Maitland. They're in Section 1. Very, very good side. Billy Ahoy in Section 1 as well. Section 2's got Jared Duncan, Nathan Black. Some really good teams there. Peter Taylor, Clint Bailey in Section 3 playing with Kent Price, Shannon Ty, Cody Packer, Peter Swan. I think Section 5 looks like it's the hottest. It's got Indy Conlon, Daniel Kalaros, Donald Morgan, Hayden Kowski. That section is a cracker. They're all pretty tough. So, but there's some of them that might just be a little bit tougher than others. But these guys here, they know what they're doing. They'll be busting their butts through 5 rounds. Now we'll just get ready. And we're just about to get underway. First end. And the toss looks like it was won by Gary Martin. So that means Stephen Philp will get us underway.
You want a bacon and egg roll?
Oh, love it. Thanks, buddy. How good are these people looking after me, offering me lunch? That Jack's right in the middle of the Park Beach Bowls Club sign there, viewers, and away we go. 2025 Phoenix Open Pairs, and Steve Philp will get us underway. It's got blue bowls. Jake Wren, he's on the forehand as well, playing the inside of the green. Some sensational artwork there on the greens, and a pretty good start by Jake. So Steve Philp will play his second one. Not bad. Bit of weight sensational, just topples over. And Jake will come down and play his second one now. And 2 good bowls Jake ran. Going early. Finding their line, boys. And that'll bring Gary Martin for his first bowl of the 2025 campaign. Jumps on now. Josh Wilton, hello. What's up? Warren Towney, hello, buddy. Watching from Toronto. Who's that watching from Toronto? Oh, get that camera right there. That's the one. And pretty good shot by Gary Martin to get second shot out of it. Peter Taylor needs no introduction. He'll be playing his forehand. Still holding 1. Gets onto the Jake. Probably 2 now. The Jake Green bowl. There's Gary Martin's on the mat. Stays on the backhand. His first one was pretty good. Down he comes. Probably just a bit tight. Sends it. Oh, could have turned his own in there for the shot. Close. No. Still 2. That's the head there. That's what we're looking at. Down it comes. Peter Taylor sends it on his backhand, the ditch side of the green. There's plenty of room here, viewers, so he's gone past. So they're currently holding 2. There's the boys walking up towards the other green end. Steve Philp will have first bowl. I heard that he had to cancel. Soon Billy last night, he was telling me about it. He didn't want to change the names on the cow cutter. Sat with Billy for a while on the backhand. Gary Martin finds himself a couple down. Just going to sail a bit wide, I think. Good try. Peter's holding a couple. So he's down on his forehand at 10 again. Every chance. Gets in that hole. Inside. Great effort. Just having a look there. Not quite sure. So he's told him to switch over, play the forehand, play pretty positive, play through it. So Steve's indicated Gary, play through it. Move the jack around. Assert yourself early, down on the forehand. Gary Martin. Might just be a tad wide. His weight was right. Good try. So Peter Taylor will stay on that forehand. Oh, sorry, Jake Wren, what am I talking about? It wasn't Gary Martin, it's Steve. Get him right, Tony. So Jake Wren on his forehand. Holding a couple. The combination side from Helensvale and Alstonville. Look at those 4 bowls of Jake's. You can tell they're the ones with the red stickers on them. The darker colour ones are red stickers. 4 of them. He's probably got 4 bowls within a foot. Not a bad start for the first end. Good luck to everyone. Thanks, Wazza. So jump on, viewers. Massive viewing numbers already. That's incredible. That's incredible. Now we get the names right here. This is Gary Martin who will have first bowl. I dare say he's going to play that same shot. He's got to play through it. If you look at that head, viewers, it needs disturbing. He's played the backhand. There is a bit of a wall there if he can sit on it. Tad difficult. Trying hard. Oh, he's just snuck in behind it. Brings Peter to the mat. On the forehand. See Jake giving him indication where they want it. Gets past it. Inside. Oh, great effort. Still holding a few though. Let's see what Gary can do. Late cat eye. Backhand. Will he play it with a bit more purpose? Probably going to hang on him. Not too sure if that was the right idea. It's, oh wow, it's creeping. Just a tat away. Great effort. Peter's got one to play. See if we can just get a view of that. What they're trying to do and what they're looking at. So if they're their viewers, all those bowls, the light grey ones, belong to Jake Wynn. I think 3 of the 4 count. Well, 2 definitely. Excuse me. So it's interesting to see what they're going to do here. So Peter Taylor on his forehand. Playing pretty positive. If you try and get inside, get rid of their bowl, which is... Oh, his effort. Oh, great effort. So that was 2. 2 to the combination side of Rin and Taylor. So 1 end gone. One end gone. Change the camera over for you. They've gone too long. So they've gone pretty much full length here early, boys. Pretty good start, Jake Wynn. Really good start. You can see he's got those, I think they're brownie fleck bowls with the red stickers. His first 5 bowls of the game, I don't think anything's been outside a foot. Not bad. Not bad. Steve Philp. Try and show you that a bit better. There we go. So you can see that Jack's right on the edge. It's on the tee, in the dark green outskirts of the rink. Jake Wynn, his second bowl. There you go, he is human, viewers. The first one is outside a foot. So Steve Philp with his second bowl of the end. 2-0 after 1. I'll get that score right, actually. That'd be better. And he's dropped that one a tad short as well. Guys have come and offered me a coffee. And very appreciative, a bit of lunch. Sensational. Okay, Peter Taylor, forehand. He's got the white coloured bowls, the lighter ones of the bowls on display, and he's staying on his forehand. Plenty of room to draw there. Just got to tuck it around the corner, make it a little bit harder for Gary. Good shot, possibly 2. Gary Martin, late cat eye, backhand. Yeah, his track's all right. You heard that from Steve. Just going to hold his line. Needs a dipsy doodle off that. Jumps in. He'll be second shot at worst. And just say Peter Taylor views doesn't take much time on the mat. Straight into it. I suppose that muscle memory. And that repetition. Touches this. He makes 3. He'll just draw the shot. Great bowl. Well played. That deserves a cop, that. Well done. Great shot. Gary Martin. Backhand. He's probably just stuck it out a little bit wide. Gets behind it, it's not going to hurt. So jump on, viewers. Drop us a comment. Phoenix Open Pairs, $32,000 in prize money at this sensational event in this brilliant, brilliant looking bowling club. The surrounds are just magnificent. And there's plenty of people around. They haven't come outside much yet. I'm sure they will. There's a few inside the clubhouse. Just missed that, but it's a good bowl. He's turned it away, so there could be a few. Thanks, mate. So Steve Philp sends it down on the forehand. Probably just going to be a tad wide. And I think his weight was okay. The modern day player viewers, they don't take long on the mat, do they? They just step on and away they go. Know their line, know their length. They just send it. He's on his backhand. He gets to... Yeah, he stayed on. Bit of protection. So forehand again, get from Steve Philp. Trying to see what he's trying to do there, just disturb that shot bowl. Watching from Warriolda, New South Wales, weather looks amazing on the north coast, mate. It is. That's a good result. Possibly second shot out of that. It's up and down. Gary's having a bit of a look. So the gentleman with the Melbourne top on. That's Jake Ryan from Helensvale. Team Aero, Peter Taylor from Alstonville, who's a marquee player for the Raymond Terrace Jets in the Platinum Pennant. Had a good year, the Jets, as they always have a good year. So that's what the... Still think it's 2, possibly 3. Not quite sure. Now it is 2-0 after 1 in round 1, Phoenix Open Pairs. So Peter on his forehand. Through the shadows. Past me. Looking to land something. Well, he's definitely, yeah, well... Still got the shot, pushed his bowl back, advantageous in case there's any weight played by Gary. We'll see what he does. Possibly 2 down. Forehand. If he's got the weight, he's a chance. If he's got the weight, here's a chance. Will he reach, viewers? Will he reach? Direction sensational. Unfortunately, another foot would have been brilliant. Well, there you heard Jake win. They are 1, but if the opposition's second shot gets 1 roll, it turns it into 5. Peter Taylor, forehand. Can he capitalise on this? He sent it. Direction looks fair. Map looks good. If he holds, doesn't want a piece of the kitty, unfortunately, it was worth the risk. Worth the risk, possibly only 1. Look, it could be 1. Try and get a better view of that and see if we can see what it is. It looks like it is 1 to Gary Martin and Steve Philp. You can see the jack there, viewers. Let's try and drop that camera for you so you can have a bit of a better look at it. It is 1. Gary's bowl rather, is on its way down. Just not too sure if he sent it. Only got to pass that bowl of Jake's. Not quite. 1. Thanks, Pete. So their campaign underway. Steve Philp, Gary Martin's campaign underway. With Peter Taylor played a bowl. A little bit unlucky to turn it into a massive score. See what sort of length they're playing here. Jack's right in the middle of the sponsorship sign or the club sign. So it should be 2-1 on 2. Away they go. Pretty good start. Great start by Steve Philp. And a touch-up. Well done. I think it deserves cop that. Jake Wren will play his backhand as well, the ditch side of the green. It is 2-1 on 2. I'll get that ends thing fixed. What a reply. Fair, decent shot. Well done. Jake Wren. See Philp concentrating. The campaign's underway. 2-1 after 2. Gets past it. It's going to be good. But not a bad opener. Bad second bowl, rather. It'd be useful. Forehand Jake. Another foot on his last one. He sits it. Even trails to Jack. Might just have cut it a tad. He has. See if we can get a view of that one. Pardon me. There it is. You can see the bowl. The 2 bowls there on top of the jack. The bowl of Steve Philp is the shot bowl. As the boys head back to the mat, Gary Martin will bowl first. Down on his forehand. That's the head. Here she comes. He's going past it. Probably just a bit wide. Don't think he's too worried about his weight. Weight was pretty good. Peter Taylor. He'll be looking to sit that bowl. The blue bowl of Steve Philp. Weight was sensational for the shot. Yeah, Glenn Harvey, mate. Yeah, you are right. It is amazing looking. The greens just look like glass. Just sitting here. Gary Martin with his second. His last one, his weight was pretty good. Just stuck it out a little bit wide. Probably doesn't want to fatten the target either. But I reckon he'd be a bit disappointed. He'd probably want to be behind with that one. Peter's let it go. They don't even give me a chance to switch the cameras over there that quick. Now, if he's got the same weight, he's a chance of disturbing it. He's every chance. Great shot here. Played a bomb. That is brilliant. And that's what he says. Cop that, boys. Whatever you can do, I can do better. All in good fun, of course. Great shot. See the beautiful Park Beach Bowls Club's signage there behind our cameras. So it looks the white bowl of Peter Taylor's is definitely the shot. Jake Wren will come up. We do know Steve Philp will have first bowl. Those viewing numbers are incredible. Wow. Steve Philp. Lake Cat Eye. 1 down. 2-1 after 2. Stays on his forehand. That's what he's looking at. Down he comes. Wants to disturb the shot bowl. Give it every chance. Great effort. Great effort. So Jake Wren is holding one. I think his indication was to get round the back. Cover it because they'll be trying to attack. There's no doubt about that. Pretty good. Zoom out a bit for you there so you can probably see a little bit better. See where that back bowl of Jake's went. Steve Philp. Beautiful delivery. One down. Any disturbance of the Peter Taylor bowl, he's every chance. Will he hold to it? Doesn't want to sit his own. I think he'll still only be the one down. Oh, mate, how good are you? They've just brought me breakfast. I've got to commentate and eat that. That is sensational. Very impressed. Park Beach, keep it up. Backhand, Jake Wren. My God. Toasted cheese sandwich and coffee. You're going to hear me eat, viewers. Sorry about that. Talia Kennedy. Welcome, Talia. We all know Talia Kennedy. Sensational junior bowler from East Maitland. Stepped order of Podgy. Can play. Welcome aboard, Talia. I hope you don't mind my chewing in the background. This thing will go colder, but I don't need it. Gary Martin. Finding himself one down. Forehand. Send it out a little bit wide. Maybe a touch of nerves early for the boys from Lake Cat-Eye. Team they're playing is a decent side. They're holding their own at the moment. Peter Taylor's backhand. Steve is just in the way of the camera. Yep, that's the right call. He got decent enough weight. Steve. Steve. Thanks, mate. Thank you. Great effort by Gary. Thanks, Steve. Peter Taylor will play his last bowl of the end, holding one. Gets under the pack. Get a turn out of it, not quite. So it is one to the boys from Helensvale / Alstonville. Takes the score up to 3-1 on 3 on your Park Beach Bowls Club scoreboard. Don't worry about that end thing, we'll fix that in a minute. The Hapster, he'll get on and fix it, don't you worry about that. Gone ditch to ditch again. It's incredible. So, Jake Wren. Backhand, pretty good starter again. This guy's playing pretty well. Hello.
How are you going?
Good.
Just wondering, you normally stream it through our Facebook page. You're gonna
It's only through YouTube, and you have to click on the links.
Okay.
So, hold on a second.
Through your YouTube page?
YouTube Live Sports.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
You can,
check that out.
yeah, click on that.
Yep.
I actually did send them a message to add it to their Facebook page, but no one obviously did anything about it, and I couldn't tag it in there either. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, we're only just going through the YouTube because
Okay.
if you go through too many channels,
Bolts it up.
yeah.
No
So,
worries. I'll get it sorted.
good stuff. Sorry there, guys. Just trying to people inside want to have a bit of a look. questions aplenty. People wanting to watch it through their Facebook pages. She's going to go fix it. She knows how to do that. Jeff from Tassie. Hello, mate. So it is 1 to Jake Wren. Pretty good reply here, though. Well played by Steve Philp. Good shot and a toucher. Will hold one. Sorry, guys, you don't have a commentator eating while he's talking much. These guys have just brought all this stuff out and just dumped it on my table, so very appreciative, I assure you. Not a bad bowl here, though. Peter Taylor turns his own, and he will. Sits, got the shot back. Great shot, well played. It's probably the right call from Steve. Plays his backhand shot here, Gary. Trails the jack. He'll turn it into 2, maybe 3. Now he's sent it. Let's see if he's got the weight. He's trying hard. He's trying very hard here. Look at this shot. That is brilliant. Great shot. Well played. Gary Martin. Played a screamer. Probably played a few nervous ones in the first couple of ends, but that one made amends. Well played, Gary. Peter's not bad either. Gets a piece of the jack here, and he will. That is awesome. And probably retrieved that shot. Got it back. Hapster's fixed that ends for you, viewers. Thank you very much, Hapster. Three ends, that is correct. Gary just didn't send that one. Bodgy, how are you, man? You playing? Yeah, right. Yeah, Talia. He just walked past me. Right, so Boyd Dumbro in the background, viewers. The man, the myth. Well, no myth, but the legend. Zoom that out and give you a better look. Might be a little bit hard. We'll switch cameras in a minute. The jack is right on the lip. Can't quite see it, but we'll see if I can get a better view for you. There it is there. And the bowl's just about to come into play here from Jake Wren. Steve Phil. If he stays on, oh wow, what a fair effort. Didn't muck around with that one. I'll just leave it there for a second so you can see what's going on. Jake Wren's trying to draw another one. But that's, yeah, it's still 1 to Peter Taylor. We'll see if Steve can... we'll leave it there for you, viewers. We won't flip it over, just so you can see the jack. So there he's let it go. Heading towards the jack. If he stays on, he's just going to miss it again. Wow. So there it is there. So the jack is actually right there. So it's right behind that pack of bowls. And Peter's got first one. I'll try and track him all the way down. That's what he's heading towards. There it is. Just coming into view now. Look at this for a bowl. If he stays on, but he's doing a toucher. That is brilliant. What a shot. What a shot, deserving that great bowl. See if he can draw this off. He's give it every chance. He's give this every chance. Gary Martin, will he arrive? Oh, he can't get many closer than that. It is 2 to the boys. Let's see if Peter plays something similar. Forehand. Just going to go past the building now. Will he stay? If he stays on, that is brilliant. That's 3. That's awesome stuff by Peter Taylor. Forehand. Gary Martin stays on the forehand. It's only got to be a bowl wider than his last one and he'll get a result. Not too sure if he's give this enough power. So it is 3. 3 to the combination side from Helensvale. Make a score 6-1 on 4. Your Park Beach Bowls Club scoreboard. It's all happening here. Toasted cheese sandwiches, egg and cheese sandwiches, cappuccinos, sensational bowls. Beautiful weather. Not a bad start again by Jake Wynn. Steve Phillips going though. He's going okay. He's going with him. Watching from Silverdale, New South Wales. Phillip. How do you pronounce it? Is it Lubka? Lubke? We better fix that one. Jake Wren. Something disturbed him. Stay on that one. We'll fix this camera for everyone. What a reply. Pretty good. So Steve Philp, he's trying to get second here. He'd be happy with that. Stone on his forehand. A coffee sensational. Probably want another yard, Steve. So Peter Taylor will jump onto the mat, playing his backhand. Holding 1, holding 2. It's pronounced Lubke. Thank you, Philip. Lubke. Pretty good shot. Gary Martin, couple down. On his backhand as well. Plenty of room to draw here. Sits the shot bowl, trails the jack. Give it a chance, send it. Looking okay. Oh, I probably wanted a couple of feet. Not through lack of trying though. Peter sends his again. I'll have to have a word with him. Let me switch the cameras over, mate. I'm only kidding, of course. Too quick. How's he played this one? Slips under it, he's going to count anyway. Very close. It's probably 3 anyway. Well, the umpire's out. Gary Martin will play his bowl. Now, if he's got the weight to hold under that short one, you'll get a piece of the jack. Oh, he didn't want that skunk. Unfortunate there. Good try by Gary. Still finds himself a couple down, though. Thanks, Philip. Good on you, mate. Take this opportunity to have a bite of this toasted cheese and egg sandwich. Jake Wren. Not happy with it, gives it a clap. On his forehand too. There you go. So he's called Steve to play whatever weight he likes. Try and sit the shot bowl. Steve from Lake Catawai. Forehand. Give it a chance. He sent it a bit wide, maybe. I think he has. Weight was right. The intention was right. Just a little bit of direction. Just get startled, Jake. Again. Forehand. Picture of concentration. Down he comes. He's probably going for cover too after the Gary Martin call to Steve. He's gone behind it. We'll just quickly show you. He's gone at the back there to split up all them bowls. So Gary Martin, Steve Phil. He's playing an attacking shot. Weight looks okay. Will he hold? Gets a Charlie off any of this, he'll get a result. Probably finds himself still a few down, 2, possibly 3. At the changeover. Peter Taylor's on his forehand. He's got Jake's in the way. Interesting. We'll see what he does here. Gary Martin. He's staying on that backhand. He's playing an attacking shot. He's holding. Just going to go under. I'm a bit sure about why he's playing that shot on that hand. Thought it'd be more of an opportunity on the forehand, but hey, that's why I'm behind the camera and they're out in the green. So Peter sent his on the forehand. Chance, thanks Jakey, not standing in front of the camera. Peter ducks under that bowl, he'll count. He touches it. That's brilliant. That's a great shot. That's possibly 4. Absolutely, that's the call. Positive on the backhand. Now that the wall's thicker, backhand. Gary Martin. Is he going to hold? Probably get a result of some description here. Oh, not quite. Great effort. What was that, boys? 3. 2. Thank you, boys. Thank you. So 2 to Taylor and Wren. 8-1 on 5. So Jake Wren will get us underway again. Oh, he gets startled. It's a couple of times that's happened. He gets us one away on his backhand. Gone a bit shorter this time too, the boys. Hello, mate. How are you?
Good. From now on, you come, leave happy at home. We got the sunshine.
Boydie, did you hear that? The gig's lost, mate. The gig's lost.
Every time happy comes, it rains on us.
Every time happy comes, it rains. You heard it here first on YouTube Live Sports. That gentleman watching from Toronto, you heard that. Good Victor startled. Everyone wants to come and say hello. Good starter by Jake Wren. Again, playing good bowls. Excuse me, viewers. Steve Philp, pretty disappointed with that. Got to give him a chance. Jake gets round that. He'll count. He's going to go close. Just nudged it. Still one. So Steve, looking for a couple of feet. Boy, he's happy. He's every chance he is. He's going to hold. He gets a turn out of his own, and he will. So he's got second and third now, so not a bad result. Not a bad result. So Phil, Jake is renowned for his false starts on the mat. Yeah, I did notice that. He's done it a few times, actually. I wasn't too sure if there was anyone walking behind him or walking in front of his view. Might have been startling him. Peter goes on his forehand as well. Just got to drop off inside the blue. Nudge, does, two, great shot. Peter Taylor, well played. And a touch up. So Gary Martin, he's got a bit of room to draw there. Second shot anyway, something to play with. Stays on his forehand, the ditch side. Sends it with a bit of air. Not quite. Probably needed a little bit more weight than that. Not probably, but certainly does. Hey, Tony, I've got you in the background while cleaning the kitchen. Not working today. Hello, mate. No, mate, not working today. Mr. Mac. One of the teachers at Soldiers Point Public School where I work. He's a bit of a retro head too, and a bit of a geek and a bit of a nerd, just like me, so he fits like a glove, mate. Great, good to have you on YouTube Live Sports, Mr. Mac. Welcome aboard, matey. Hope you're finding out a little bit about bowls. Look at this. Bang. Great effort. So probably find themselves still a couple down here on your Park Beach Bowls Club scoreboard. Boys certainly are playing well. Jake Green and Peter Taylor. 8-1 after 5, 18 end games, 5 rounds, quarterfinal, semi-final and final, $32,000 in prize money. Jake sends it on his forehand. Holding a couple. Probably more than a couple. No, actually it's probably only 2. We'll stay there. Steve Philp. Snoopy checking in from the UK to see your severe winter conditions at play. Yeah, thanks, mate. How's this? How's this? Will he get a ride? Inside edge. Plonk one. Well played, Steve Philp. That deserves a cop that. Well done, Steve. You've heard Peter there, he said to Jake, try and land the shot bowl, which is the blue one. Even if he spits it, it'll open it out. So Jake will stay on his forehand, I would imagine. Down he comes. I'm still so impressed that Nathan McGregor's online. Awesome. Gets off this. Edge. Great try. So it is still 1 to the team of Philp and Gary Martin. Probably need that one at this stage of the game. Other boys are playing sensational. Some big conversion shots. The 2 bowls that Peter played down to the ditch. We're pretty to watch, viewers. Now let's see, it's Steve here. Managed to get the shot with his last bowl. Sits the wall's not going to hurt him either. Pretty good. Well played. Yeah, it's severe weather conditions, Snoopy. Yeah, it's horrific, mate. But let me tell you, and I've never been to the UK, been pretty much everywhere else, but I can honestly say the last 4 weeks, I don't think I've experienced winter like this that I can recall. It's been freezing, and a lot of rain, horrific winds, a bit of flooding, unfortunately, up here on the east coast of Australia, mid-north coast. Everyone's helping to rectify that situation, get everyone back to a decent daily life. Peter Taylor, forehand. Great try, turns his own up. 2 seconds. So Gary Martin's on the mat now, still holding shot. Stays on that forehand too. Really can't do any damage here. Probably erred on the side of caution. Yes, so Mr. Mack, I have this week off, mate, you know. Don't have to go to work this week. Next week will be the vacation clean, mate, so the big stuff. Peter Taylor gets it right. Oh, wow, he just wanted to turn that over. He was close. Gary will send his last one. He's holding one. I don't think he's going to be trying too hard. Yep, so it is one. So we'll get that right. 8-2 on 6. On your Park Beach Bowls Club scoreboard. So the length they got here, just run past the Park Beach logo. Steve Phil. 8-2. Viewing numbers are awesome. Very impressed. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. YouTube Live Sports. You want the best live stream in the game. The only way you can get that, you better be live in it. Just a bit heavy from Steve, but it's better than being short. Jake going his forehand. Thank you, Mr. Matt. Good starter by Jake Wynn, playing really well, setting it up for his skipper, playing some great bowls. Making it a bit hard for Steve, but he's not going away. Having a fair go, forehand. I hope you are enjoying the coverage there. Mr. Mack at school with Nathan when we're not at school. How about that? Gone past again. Jake Wynn on the forehand. You see, viewers, how quick some of these guys go. They don't waste no time. They're straight on the mat. Their focus, their imagery is sensational. And this is the result of that. It's probably one of the worst ones he's played, and he's still only 2.5 feet away. So good bowls by Jake Wynn from Helensvale. Gary Martin will have first bowl of our 7th end. Snoopy, it is a lovely day here today, mate. It's probably about 18 or 19 degrees early in the morning. Not a cloud in the sky. Gary Martin backhand. A little bit of wind, nothing to worry about. It is absolutely beautiful. Played this all right, Gary. Will he pull up? He will. Great shot. Well played. One to the Lake Cat Eye boys. So Peter's playing the same hand as well. Any contact with that shot bowl. Even though the two back catches belong to Lake Cat Eye boys, we'll give them plenty of room to draw, but that was a good bowl by Peter. David Hall in the house. Backhand, Gary Martin. It's up and down for shot. Probably still think he is holding one. Doesn't want to skunk off that. No, he doesn't. It is one. Brings Peter Taylor back up. Oh, he's quick. I can't even click that quick. Peter Taylor gets the side of that. Get a result. Not through lack of trying. One of the boys from Lake Cat-Eye. 8-2 after 6. Park Beach Bowls Club scoreboard. It's our two leads. Playing traditional pairs here, viewers, all around the world. 2-2-2-2. And in the USA, they call it. Australian pairs. Brings Steve Philp to the mat. He'll bowl first. Holding 1. Play the backhand. Sun shining right on my screens. Bit of squinting going on. Steve lets it go. Sends it. How's he looking? He's probably just undercut it. Another backwood. Not sure if that was the intention, but it ended up in a good home. Jake lets his go. Backhand as well. As you can see, Jake and Peter are trying to sit that dark bowl, the shot bowl. He's every chance here, viewers. 1-2. Thanks for coming. Great shot. That deserves a cop that. Cop that, boys. Whatever you can do, I can do better. Well played, Jake Wren. See if Steve Philp can reciprocate. Backhand. He's given every chance here. Is he going to hold? Oh, wow. Great effort, Steve. Jake Wren again. Forehand. Swaps it over. Just a draw. Probably holding 4. I reckon he'll be holding 5 after this one, or 4 to measure anyway. All to do for Gary Martin. While they're crossing over, I'm going to have a bite of the toasted cheese sandwich. Viewers? Okay, Gary, let's see what he can do. Finds himself in a bit of trouble here, possibly 5 down. Lands that. Oh, wow. Great try. Could be 4. Jake Wren's just having a look. Yeah, it's close to 4. He's told Peter, close to 4. He'll stay in his backhand, just an open draw. Just when I said there wasn't much breeze, there's a little bit getting up now, but nothing to worry about. Gets a skunk out of that, so he's not going to do any damage. Very close here. Definitely 4 there, you've heard it from Steve, telling Gary. No pressure on you, mate, definitely 4. I think that's the right call. Play the forehand, play through the bowls. Have a look. Play through that pack. Let's see what he does. Well, he's not going to die wondering here. Gets, oh, wow. I'll tell you what, these guys, they might be down out too, but they've found a few holes. Head down. Peter just have a backhand draw. Bonus shot, they call this one. Could be a big score here, unfortunately. He's played it.
Shot.
Yes, unfortunately it's a 7. Wow. They probably didn't deserve that. I don't think they deserved it. So that'll make it 15-2 after 7 on your Park Beach Bowls Club scoreboard. And certainly didn't deserve that after that last bowl of Gary's. Jake Wren, let's go. Bit of sun coming across now. Pretty good starter. Very good starter. is our man, Steve Philp. He's trying hard too, probably just a bit quick. Jake will play second, pretty quick on the mat. But he is holding one, probably needs a foot and a half on his last one. He's there, well played, leading very, very well. Leading very, very well. So Steve Philp stays on the backhand. First one was just a tad quick. This one here is probably just a tad wide. The positive side, something there to catch. Gary picks up the kitty. Really impressed with those viewing numbers. Jump on board. Hope you're enjoying the coverage all around the world by the looks of it. We've got them from the UK, we've got them from Scotland. We know Bowls, Botswana, they're regulars. They love watching our stream. Boys in the USA. Peter Taylor, he'll add to the count here by the looks of it. They're on song now, the boys from Helensvale / Alstonville. Gary on his backhand. Plenty to sit on here. Plenty to slow up his momentum. Played this okay. Gets inside. That's a brilliant shot. Well played, Gary Martin. Definitely needed it. Backhand, Peter Taylor. Sits the Gary Martin bowler. Pushes the bowl of Jake Rynn through, which he has. Great shot. Retrieves it. One again. Hard work. Gary Martin, backhand. Got to play something similar. Unfortunately, he's just gone a bit wide. Has the best back though. We're looking at attacking that. I'm sure he might get Steve Philp to play some sort of running a shot, attacking shot onto that bowl, onto that head. They've got everything behind. When this game's finished, I might put my tarp up to stop this sun coming in, isn't it? Anyway, Jake Rynn. Forehand. Very smooth. Sends it. Just got to sit in there. Doesn't want to be too flash. There's probably... Yeah, it is only one. So go ahead, Gary says, stay on your forehand, draw one. If you undercook it, you sit the shot bowl. How's he looking? Bit quick. Viewers, I don't know about you, but to me it looks like there's only one option. You're down, you've just dropped to 7, you're down 15-2, you've got everything behind. I wouldn't be trying to dead draw that. I'd be, you know, boom shakalaka, straight up the guts, putting the jack in the can or ripping the shot bowl out. Let's see what happens here. So Jake Rynn, he's playing his backhand. We know what his intention is. Get to the back, cover those. And you've got to play that shot, mate. As I said, it's easier said than done sitting me on the screen, but I'd be playing an attacking shot right up to it. So forehand. How's his weight? Oh, he might have did a dipsy doodle in for it. I don't know. I think it's just dropped out. Still 1-2. Rin and Taylor. Here on your Park Beach Bowls Club scoreboard. Beautiful day here. A few spectators sitting behind here, watching what's going on. Sensational greens. Great company. Brilliant breakfast. Peter Taylor playing superb. No better than his lead, Jake Rin. Played this okay. Touch, and he snudged it. So it is one. Okay, so it is one. Forehand. Gary Martin. What's he done here? What's he done here? He doesn't want to give it away. Whoa, kiss the baby. We don't know who's got shot. They're both touching. There we go. So both bowlers will go up and have a bit of a sticky beak. Let's see if we can get a better view for you. There we go, viewers. You'll see those three bowls clumped together. Well, the one on the right-hand side and the one behind it, the jack is wedged in between them. So, for those people who don't know, if there's no disturbance or nothing moves, that will be one end gone and no score. So, I would imagine that our skip now with the next bowl, Peter Taylor, will not die wondering. Let's have a look and see what he does. Forehand. He's not die wondering. Here he's going. Down he comes. Sexy bender. Gets an edge. Oh, incredible. You wouldn't think you could play that much weight and just roll it half an inch, and he has got the shot. Well played. Great bowl. When it rains, it pours. It's all coming off for the Helensvale/Alstonville side. And Rin and Taylor brings Gary Martin back onto the mat. Thank you, Mr. McGregor. You have no idea how that makes me feel. I'm very humbled and very appreciative. I absolutely love it. And I can't wait to actually, got a big week here in Park Beach doing the bowls. Sensational viewing numbers from all around the world, but I'm looking forward to calling my first game of rugby league next weekend. One down. So great shot by Peter Taylor. We'll just update that score for you, viewers. So it'll be 16-2 on 8 on your Park Beach Bowls Club scoreboard. We'll flip that camera over for you. And Jake Rin gets us underway. Yeah, mate, looking forward to the Nelson Bay Bandits. For all you viewers out there, ladies rugby league team, obviously situated in Nelson Bay. YouTube Live Sports will make our debut next weekend, calling the games for the Nelson Bay Bandits in their Sponsors Day on July 13. 2 games of league tag and 1 game of tackle. Really looking forward to calling that. Anyway, back to our game here. Once again, thank you, Mr. Mack. Jake Rin holding 1, looking to add to it. Probably wants 2 foot on his last to nail it. On his backhand, hasn't played it too bad. Has he sent it? No, he's just dropped a tad short. It's going to be counter though. So it is 2. Steve Philp. Plenty of room to draw here. Stays on that same side of the green. I'm wondering if that side of the green is the kinder. I haven't got a chance to speak to them, but predominantly a lot of the bowls seem to be played on that ditch side. When you look at these greens, viewers, it wouldn't matter. They look magnificent. So it still is 2. The 2 bowls of Jake Rin's. So Peter lets his go on the forehand. Drop it a little bit short too, but it will count. So Gary Martin, he's been favouring the backhand. That there is no doubt. And there's plenty of room to draw on either side. Gets a skunk. Not quite. Peter lets his go on the backhand as well. He's not happy with it. You heard him. Not happy. Probably counts. Gary sent his. They're pulling so fast. Quicker than the click of a finger, these boys. Backhand. This looks like it's got to be close. Gets a skunk off that, and it is. That will be the shot. That's taken a lot of pain out of it. 16-2 after 8 on your Park Beach Bowls Club scoreboard here, viewers. 18 end games, 2 a day. Running at a decent pace. Jake Wren from Helensvale. I'm not too sure his background. I know his name. I've seen his name up in lights a few times. Great effort. Steve Philp back up. Poetry in motion with that delivery. Beautiful. Maybe he sent this a little bit wide. Notice both him and Gary many times are playing really good weight, but they're just not nailing the line. See what he can do here with his last one. Sorry, missed that, viewers. Got distracted. There we go. Oh, we did miss Jake's bowl. Didn't get the shot. Apologise for that. He's got the sun right behind me. A bit hard to have a look. So I think it is 1 to the Jake Wren bowl. Peter's let his go. Forehand. Pretty good. Not bad here. Good shot. Well played. Has he fallen in for shot? We'll have a look. Jake Wren's going to have a bit of a look for us. Yeah, it is 1, Gary. You can hear what he's saying. Play on the forehand, play a result through the pack of bowls to pop that shot bowl through the gap.
If you get it too far over the jack, we're just going to drop a soft 3 back here. You play any way you like here. Yep. Yeah, anyway, that one's more.
Can hear what he's saying. See what he does. He is playing that forehand. He is playing that shot through that pack of bowls. Wow. They're having a bit of a look. So they do think it is 1. Okay, so it was one of the boys after all that. So Steve Philp will get us underway. It's 16:03 after 9 on your Park Beach scoreboard. Should be right. Jake Rynn's bowl. There's a toucher from our mate Steve. He hasn't gone too bad. Steve Phillips not too playing bad. Jake Rynn's playing an exceptional game. Steve Phillips trying to keep with him. He's having a fair go. Forehand here, just wants to get to the back bowl of Jake Rynn. Played a solid shot with his first one. Another good bowl, well played. Very good. Jake Rynn will stay on his backhand and he's trying to touch that shot bowl, sit and take its place. At worst, gets to the back one. Trying hard. Just a tad short, but it's in the head. If I apologise, viewers, probably better if I do shut up, but it is, sun is beating right to the right of me here. And when we get in the game too, I might go and get the big tarp, and I do have the shade up, but it's peeking through. So Gary Martin will stay on his backhand. It's just a bit hard to see. But not too bad, we're trying our best. Oh, he's landed shelf, jack high. You heard him say, edge of the black's perfect to get the result. Peter Taylor stays on his backhand, inside of the green. Weight was good for the shot, there was no doubt about that. That's what he was trying to do. Gary Martin is holding one in a measure. He'll play the same shot. Backhand inside the black one. His last one. Down it comes. Gets a nudge. Another one in there. Peter Taylor. Backhand again. Has he got the gap? Edge. Oh, no, how's that? He picked it. He got the hole and was only halfway down. Very good. Fantastic viewing numbers, guys. At the moment, a lot of people watching. Drop us a line. Let us know what you think. Been to Coffs Harbour before, been to Park Beach before. Just have a look around you. Beautiful, beautiful bowling club. So you can tell Gary told Steve to play that backhand. So he sent it down on his backhand, that's for sure. How's his line? Probably just a tad wide. He goes past, not going to hurt him either. Yep. Happy with that. Once again, they'll be playing the same shot on the black bowl. Get an edge off it. A little smick. Well, there's only one. Probably was two before that, so they have removed one of the shot bowls. They are holding one now, the team from Lake Cat-Eye. The front toucher is Steve Philp. Playing well in a losing side. Beautiful weight, Steve. Jake Rynn again. Now, if there's any touch of that shot bowl, if that jack is loaded, it should spring out to the ones about 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock, which both belong to Peter and Jake. If he holds, he's every chance of getting the result. Not quite changes ahead, still one down, but probably better for Peter Taylor to be able to play a shot. You know what's needed here? A VIP box for live commentary. Yep, that's what's needed. With air conditioning, full audio and video control, access to 3 live stream drones, and a bottomless fridge. Are you saying that at school, Mr. Mac? Are you saying that at school? Don't worry. I'd love my own truck where I just open the door like the Hapster, but he got a kangaroo hanging out the front of his. Gary Martin. Oh, we missed him. He's let it go. Playing the backhand, still holding one. Gets inside, sits inside the Jake Rin bowl. They are holding one. So Peter's playing his forehand, trying to sit that shot bowl out. And the blue one sent it a bit wide, I think. Oh, nearly got a result out of it. There is a shot on there. You can see it. Camera's refocusing. So Gary will stay in his backhand. Gary Martin from Lake Cat Eye. Holding one at the moment. Tell you what, he's played a good bowl here. That's possibly two. It is. Well played. Imagine he'd be saying to Peter that's going to attack that. Sorry guys, the camera just froze on me for a second, but it's back. Unlucky. So it's two. Two to the boys from Lake Cat Eye. Takes our score to 16-5 after 10 on your Park Beach Bowls Club scoreboard. For me and the team here. Well, I am the team here, mate. It's just me. Just me on my lonesome, buddy. Plenty of people around here help. That's our team here today, YouTube Live Sports, Mr. McGregor. Me, myself and I. So Steve Philp will get us underway again. Handy starter. Sails past a bit. Jake Rin on his backhand. Pretty good. Good weight, Jake. Steve Philp, one down. Just a bit short there, he'd be a bit disappointed with that one. Jake sends his second. A little bit, pretty good. Close to two, is two. And a red esky. Used to have a yellow one. The Alco had been given the name the Skybox. Great viewing numbers here, guys. Great viewing numbers. Really happy with that. That is sensational. So Gary Martin's let that go. Finds himself a couple down. Plenty of room to draw a shot though. It's 16-5. It's not beyond them. They're going okay.
Tony.
I'm Tony.
Yeah. Where's the other fella?
The one you've got the hat on your head?
Yeah.
Happy?
Yeah.
He's at home.
Is he?
Yeah.
So you're happy bowler?
I won't say I'm the happier bowler. I'm just a happy bowler too. Yeah.
I helped him for 3 or 4 days last year being a member of this club, but also worked for the radio station.
Right, so I am aware of you.
Roscoe,
yes, I have been told about Roscoe, and Boydie's told me about Roscoe, and they told me about Roscoe last night. So they certainly did. They certainly did. Anyway, officially Roscoe, I'm Tony. Sorry, viewers. We'll get back to the game in a minute. They look like they're holding two, the team of Rin and Taylor. And Peter lets his Second one go. Getting so many people coming up and standing and having a look and introducing themselves, and it's fantastic.
Look at the weather, eh?
Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. Just a bit short there by Peter, so they're still holding to the boys. You're going to jump on commentary with me sometime over the next couple of days?
I'm going to be here. Well, the committee's asked me to be as much as I can.
Sure.
So I'll do our stints, and then there's Moose. Hey, get behind the shoulder shed right now. Now, I'll sit down and remove that food. I'm just looking for a moment on.
Look at this side. I can't get the outside, no, I can't get the outside of the blue, but I'll get the inside, he's going to go straight out.
So Steve Philp back on the mat.
Coming this way.
You want to jump in now, Roscoe?
I'll just find out a little bit of...
Or you want to wait till this afternoon?
No, I'm jumping in now.
All right, so you might have better off getting on this side of me.
What's the weight?
Whoop.
What's the weights for?
Wind.
So what you mean, yeah.
Just watch that table, mate. Got a guest coming on, viewers. Sorry about that. You nearly wiped out the old skybox.
Let's run through the...
Okay, so we'll give you a quick... Well, the game we've got here, and obviously we're a little bit... yeah. Oh, because you watch it here. Yeah. They're holding 3 or 4 of the team of Jake Wren and Peter Taylor, which is from Helensvale and Alstonville, and they're up against the boys of Steve Philp and Gary Martin from Lake Cat-Eye. The Jake Wren and Peter Taylor, good shot there. Still got a bit unlucky. They've probably got a bit too much class at the moment. But we're going to introduce another commentator. We'll call him Roscoe. Viewers, you may call him Roscoe. You want to send him a message. I'm sure there's some locals. You probably know this voice. When you're ready, mate, introduce yourself. Hello, Roscoe. Welcome to YouTube Live Sports.
Thank you very much, Tony. Glad to be back. It's what a beautiful day here at Park Beach, and we're on green 1, I suspect.
Well, now it's rink 1. I don't know what the green is.
Rink 1 will do.
Excuse me. Yeah, you are right. It's absolutely beautiful weather. Sun is shining. Greens are picturesque. The breakfast was sensational. My only downside is I've got the sun screening right on my monitors and I can't do anything about it right at the moment, but game 2 I'll be able to fix it.
That'll change soon. Another hour and you'll be right.
So we are at the 16-5 after 10 on your Park Beach Bowls Club scoreboard, the team of Jake Wren and Peter Taylor, holding an 11-shot lead and holding 3 at the moment. So Gary Martin has let his go. He gets inside that. Oh, I'll tell you what, they might be 16-5 down, Roscoe, but he's played some bowls, Gary Martin. They've been extremely unlucky and picked every hole.
Yeah, that happens, and it might turn around, you never know. Well, let's hope so.
So down it comes Peter Taylor's bowl. Another shot, sits on that. Unfortunately, didn't want that cannon. So it looks like it's probably 2, maybe 3. We'll see what Gary does with this one. Yeah, so we've got someone already said to you, Roscoe, see, on the live chat around the world, you've already got a gentleman here. Hey, Roscoe.
Who is it?
His name is Nathan McGregor, and I can tell you a little bit about him because he's a teacher at the school I work at.
Yes.
And this is his first time, I think, being introduced to YouTube Live Sports and bowls, I believe.
Oh, well, thank you, Nathan. Welcome to Park Beach. I can hear the surf at the back of us at the beach.
I can hear it too, actually.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Beautiful. So they are holding 1 now. I think that last bowler, Gary Martin's, might have cut something out. So we'll just wait and see what Jake says, the indication. Peter gets a piece of that. He may get 2 out of it. Not quite. So it's just the 1. Just the 1. So that takes us up to 17-5 after 11 on your Park Beach Bowls Club scoreboard here. Obviously at Park Beach Bowls Club. I'm joined by Roscoe. Now, they tell me, Roscoe, you actually work for a radio station, is that correct?
I just do a bit of presenting down at 2 Air FM local, just usually...
What is it called? 2 what?
2 Air FM.
2 Air?
FM.
FM. 2 Air FM.
On the dial 107.9.
And you've got someone else who's this YouTube Live Sports. Well, that gentleman is named the Happy Bowler. Boydie, I'll let you know that Roscoe's wearing your hat.
It's a great hat, mate. Thank you. You gave it to me last year.
And speaking of hats, I've actually got some stuff in the trailer there. We've got some hats and some drink bottles and some car air fresheners and stuff that we're going to bundle up tomorrow and the next day and sell as packages, raising a little bit of money for a great cause. A friend of Boydie's, who's known well in the bowl circles, called Noel Fishburne's partner, had passed away, unfortunately. And we're going to do a little bit of... Before you do that, Boydie, let me change the camera.
Yeah, here comes the second bowl that will be shot. Jack high, about a foot away.
There it is.
Great bowl. Just refresh me, Tony, how many ends do they play? I've just got here.
18, mate.
18, yes. Fit to go then.
Good to go. Yeah, we're right in the sun, Boydie. I don't know if you can do much about that glare, but it's the glare behind us. It's not such... Yeah, it's just incredible that the sun's right behind us, even though we've got a shade across the top of us.
Well, you weren't given all the equipment, mate. We used to have a shade at the back of us, at the front of us, everywhere.
I've got one in the truck.
Oh, have you?
In there, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't get it out. I thought, a beautiful day, Roscoe. I don't need to get it out.
No, you're right. We'll put up with it. It's lovely.
So back to the game. Steve
Yeah.
Philp, who's actually been leading very, very well and has drawn another one. Well played, Steve. Yeah, it's just a sensational day. We've been lucky enough to witness some great bowls here by all these four gentlemen. Two leads are playing sensational. Peter Taylor, he's needs no introduction, playing very, very well. Gary Martin found himself under the pump a few times, but played some big bowls, been a tad unlucky on numerous occasions. Talia, I'll try and find out how he's going. I don't know what green he's on, but we actually do have runners that are finding out the scores. So if you leave it with me, Talia, I'll find out how he's going for you.
Just up to the tent here,
Gary
broadcasting. Got Hawley. How are you? Hawley's our greenkeeper. And
I've known Hawley for a while, Roscoe.
Have you?
Yeah. I hadn't seen him in a long time until this morning.
Our greens are looking great.
He used to look after another club back in the day, and their greens were magnificent, which was Lennox Head.
Yes.
They were sensational greens. With the almighty Burjo. He's overseas on holidays at the moment, I noticed.
He's a good bowl coming down.
Great
I think
shot,
he's got
Peter
the jack.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Well played.
Yeah. Hit it square.
And stuck, so it is two. That's a great shot. So it brings Gary Martin back onto the mat. We went Boydie's mucking around. As you can see in the background here, Roscoe, we've got the happy bowler in the background, sitting at home before he goes to work, adjusting cameras and imaging and stuff like that.
He's a
freak.
good fellow.
Not bad for a truck driver.
Yeah.
Look at this. Oh! No, he's very good at what he does. What goes into... Here, there's been a question. Rookie error. Been a question for you here, Hawley. What goes into tending a bowls green? So how do you get it looking like this?
Just say lots of hard work, mate.
Well, of course there is.
Yeah.
There you go. Lots of hard work, Nathan. So
Renovate them every year, don't you?
they get renovated every year.
Well, you can tell, can't you?
It looks like a billiard table.
Yeah.
Gotta get the grass in there.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, great bowl.
Jake ran. Don't know if it's three. It's definitely two. Back to the game. Steve Philps playing very well in a beaten side.
They're not beaten yet.
No, they're not beaten yet. They are behind at the moment. They've got a bit of work to do. Forehand, Steve Philp. Found himself a couple down. Just got to beat that short one. He might get a ride off any of these. Could only be one down now.
Bowl's a little bit hard to see in that shadow, but
It certainly is.
yeah. Don't want to give you the wrong information.
No, that's all right.
Wait
I'm going
and
to
see.
clean my screen when I
I
finish.
can't see the screen with the sun, mate.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So you've got to watch this because that's the second in front.
Yeah.
There you go. You can see this one.
Yeah. Perfect.
Oh, that's from the other end. Your rookie error not setting up the cover over the top. I didn't think I need... Oh, I've got a cover over the top. I just haven't got one behind me. So that's Boydie bagging me out. It's in the trailer right behind me. And it's only that little gap just to the right of us. We're under the shade. So down comes Steve Philp. Backhand. He's played this pretty well. That's a great shot. He's touched it. Does he give it away, or? I've got one in the back of the trailer there.
I reckon he's got the shot, but we'll wait and see.
You hold on to it. I'll leave it in your capable hands, Roscoe. Hawley and I are going to get the tarp out.
Okay, don't block our view off, just half a tarp, mate, okay?
No, it's not blocked.
We're not too sure, folks, who's got shot here. The camera doesn't quite show that angle, but we'll soon find out. 4 bowls to go. We're on rink 1 here at Park Beach. The Phoenix tournament over 4 days. And the broadcast will always be from generally rink 1, whoever's playing on rink 1. And sometimes we go next door when the finals are on. Peter Taylor having a really good look at this head. Jake Wren telling him what he thinks. I think he's going to play a little bit narrow into this. Let's wait and see.
There you go. That's how you rectify the rookie error. You get the greenkeepers to put the tarp up for you. Hawley should be out there bowling. He can bowl. Tony Colley, you are right. You are right. There's a few straps in that behind you, boys, in that thing if you need them. Well, back to the game. Still looks like it's 1 to Gary Martin.
Yeah, Peter missed that.
He did miss
that shot, so we'll wait for the next one to come up.
There you go. It's been fixed. How about that, Roscoe?
I'll tell you what, he's got so much stuff in his shed, Hawley, like he could do.
That's brilliant, boys.
Thank you, David.
Roscoe, would you be so bold just to move to your right a bit? Thank you. Okay, now we've got the tarp up. We can see the screens a bit better. The shadow on the green doesn't help us still. But Peter Taylor still finds himself possibly 1 down. He's playing an attacking shot. Ooh. So have a bit of a look now. Are they going to measure, or is it 1? Now Gary's going to come up and have his look. He's got 1 bowl to play. It's 17-5 after 11. Thank you very much, gentlemen. That's perfect. Sensational, Hawley. Brilliant.
That'll do.
Yeah, the only issue was what you see in that. It was only that 1 monitor.
Yeah.
Rookie, Boydster. Rookie error, problem solved. As I say, we only have to use like 2 foot at the top. It's only that 1 little gap. So that's 1.
It brings him to 7. 7-17, I think that's correct. Tell the boss he should have a drone in this age. Just like a drone over the screen would be great, wouldn't it?
You know what? Did you watch the Aussie Open?
Yeah.
The drones in that
Yeah.
were pretty good. So that score should be right. 17-6 after 12.
Ah, okay, I was correct.
Yeah, that's right. $17-6 after 12 on your Park Beach Bowls Club scoreboard. Peter Taylor, or Jake Wren and Peter Taylor, 17. Steve Philp, Gary Martin, 6. After 12 ends, we'll stick this camera over for you. Be done properly. Wake up to yourself. It's the boss. He's giving me a hard time there, Roscoe.
Tell him to leave us alone.
No, he's all right.
I know he's all right.
He goes good. Just got to make sure he doesn't go any near any kangaroos, all right?
Well, what happened? Hit one.
You don't know. You'll be the only bloke in the bowls world who doesn't know the story.
No, I don't.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay.
Jake Wren's got us off to a good start. Steve Philp with his 3rd bowl, 2nd shot at worst.
Coming in nicely here. Lovely bowl.
It is.
Right on the kitty.
Very good shot.
Well done, Jake. Good bowl. Got the chalk out, the spray.
Good bowls, Jake Wren. So, yeah, you're flying it. Jake, what's he talking about? Okay.
In case you want to know what we're laughing at, there's these messages coming.
Yeah, they're coming through thick and fast.
Thick and fast.
And they're all from one bloke.
Yeah.
And the one bloke is the happy bowler himself. So, a couple of weeks ago,
Yes.
YouTube Live Sports had the pleasure of streaming 2 events in the one weekend. One of them was the Ken Howard Fours up at Nambucca Heads, which I went and did. Mm-hmm. And the other one was the first Burke Master Pairs, which was worth a lot of money. I'll just wait till this bowl comes down.
Sure.
So Peter Taylor.
It's in a good spot there.
Very good. It's a catching spot.
Yep.
So I've come home after the Ken Howard Fours. Fantastic couple of days. Viewing numbers brilliant. Great event. Boys were up at Burke. Boyd and Steve Bontebent went up to Burke, did the Master Pairs. Great event. First time. Went off like a rocket. On the way home, early hours of the morning, boom shakalaka, he's run into a kangaroo and I got stuck in the middle, somewhere near Nevertire, I think.
In the middle of the desert.
In the middle of the desert. And I think, Boydie, you're lucky, matey, because his sister lives at Trangie. So it worked out okay in the end. Another good shot by Peter. That's possibly 2.
It is 2.
Anyway, so his truck ended up at Nevertire, Trangie. I think it's back in Newcastle now. I'm not even too sure if he's got it back.
Some damage then, obviously.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
There you go, he's setting up all the streams this weekend. There's 5 streams this weekend on YouTube Live Sports. How's that? For a bloke that started with the telephone, we now have got 5 streams going on the one weekend. I know there's bowls, I think there's croquet, I'm doing rugby league, there's AFL. It's all happening this weekend coming. But at the moment, it's 2 shots to the team of Rin and Taylor, who hold a 17-6 lead after 12 ends on your Park Beach Bowls Club scoreboard. And we're joined in the commentary box by Roscoe, in the skybox by Roscoe.
Yeah,
Are you just known as Roscoe?
Yeah, just known as Roscoe. My real name's Ross, of course. Everyone's called Roscoe. Remember Roscoe Ward from up at Noosa Heads, good friend.
I remember Roscoe out of the Dukes of Hazzard when I was a kid.
Yeah, well, I'm a bit the same.
Another good shot there by Jake Rin. It's in the catching pen. So Gary Martin has called Steve Philp to play some weight on the backhand onto the 2-shot bowls. I'll just zoom in. You can see the jack right alongside them. They are loaded. There you go. He's just sent me the message there. The truck had $15,000 worth of damage and he hasn't got it back yet.
I'm sure he'd be calm about it.
Oh, yeah. I don't see him get aggro very much. Only when we stuff something up.
He's
He'll go mad at you, then he laughs at you.
No, he's kind to you, Tony.
He's kind to me. I'm kind to him. Look, in all honesty, it's an absolute pleasure working for him, working in his business, and watching it and helping it grow. Wow.
Ooh, that was interesting.
Bit unlucky there, Jake. Up and down for shot there, guys. So, yeah, he's an innovator. He's a dreamer. He's a go-getter. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, he was good to work for. It was great last year and the year before.
Yeah, except for the rain.
Yeah.
I got told.
Oh, last year was horrific. Last couple of days, it was just cold and wet.
Yep. Anyway, so back to our game here. 17-6 after 12. Looks like it's up and down for shots. Possibly still 1 to the bowler, Jake Rin.
They're not saying much, so we don't really know.
So Gary Martin might get an indication who's holding shot, what bowl he plays. So he's playing the backhand, which he has played predominantly a lot of his bowls on the backhand. See what he can do here. If he gets any touch. Oh, wow. Once again, as I said earlier in the telecast, he is missing some things by millimetres.
You don't put that in the scorecard.
No, you don't, unfortunately, Roscoe.
No.
If we did, there'd probably be a different lot of world champions. Look at this from Peter Taylor. Great shot, well played. That deserves, Roscoe, a cop that.
We give him
that deserves a cop that.
Yeah.
If you can do it, I can do it too.
Yeah.
Gary's coming to have a look. So have a look at this angle here. We'll just get a better view of it for you there. This is the head. I'll just adjust that. So there's the shot there, the back bowl of Peter Taylor's. It could be 2, it could be 3, it could be 4. Gary's gone and had a bit of a look at it. He'll head back to the mat now. We'll see what he does. You know one of the most pleasing things? We'll wait till Gary plays his bowl first.
Yep.
On the backhand. I think he's playing the backhand. He is. Plays a bit of weight. He's looking for some disturbance here, I think.
He's going to get some, I think. I'm sure he is.
Oh, he might just undercut it. Oh, hello.
No.
No, not quite.
Wrong edge there.
Peter has one to play. It could be 2, maybe 3. That blue bowl of Steve Phillips at the front, which is about 1.5 foot short, that may cut some out. I'm not sure.
It has. I think they've only got 2.
Yeah,
maybe 3 with that brown one on this side.
Yeah, I think it's 3, Roscoe.
Yeah.
You know the best thing?
What?
I'll tell you.
What?
So far, and Boydie will send me a message in a minute and tell me to shut up, the internet hasn't crashed.
Does it normally?
Oh, everywhere I go, mate.
Does it? Tell Boydie to pay his bills then.
No, yes, we've got a brand spanking new one here. He's got the Starlink. I don't think there's going to be a problem here. Peter Taylor slips under there.
No, he's short.
He's short. So it is 3.
Yep.
No, the internet reception here is fantastic. So it's 20-6 after 13. Fiona Hall, is that in relation to you? No? Well, Fiona Hall just donated some money to YouTube Live Sports, or good job. Pretty happy with the coverage. God damn. Don't you reply?
What did he say?
God damn it. Because I talked about the internet. He always tells me I put the mocker on it. Oh, no. It says bad connect. No.
I can see what it is.
Joined in the skybox by Roscoe from 2 Air FM. Is that right, Roscoe?
That's correct.
2 Air FM here in Coffs Harbour.
Look at that for a good lead bowl. Beautiful.
Flip the cameras over. The viewers might be able to see that too. So well played, Jake Ryan. No, it's all good, mate. It's going
Brilliant.
Awesome.
Yep. Really good.
So Steve Philp playing a fair game in a beaten side. Don't know what he's running. I'll probably put the mocker on him here, Roscoe. He's played a few pretty good bowls.
Oh, you allowed 1 or 2. Mate.
Yeah. Oh, Jake Ryan, he's too quick, mate. He's so fast on the mat. He's drawn another good one here. It's probably a patch of a couple of ends there with Steve was getting on top of him, but he's certainly come back now. Shown his class.
The score doesn't really indicate some of the great bowls have been played here.
No, been some really good ones from all teams. Got that message there, Fiona, from Boydie. So Steve gets past that of his second shot, just drops short. He wouldn't be happy with that one. Brings Peter Taylor up to the mat. 26 after 13 on your Park Beach Bowls Club scoreboard on a beautiful, cracking Monday in the middle of winter.
No wind significant yet at the moment, so maybe a little bit in the afternoon is predicted, but let's take advantage of this. It's lovely weather out here. And looking across the green, there's some great bowls being played, and we can see 6 or 7 rinks of that at the moment. I'll keep an eye on a few if you like. You can ask some questions.
You certainly can, and as we're trying to find out the score, Hayden Bukowski, if anyone knows score in his rink, could you let us know? Unlucky with that one, Peter.
Why do you want to know that?
Because his stepdaughter's texting.
Oh, yeah.
And wants to know, hey, can you update the score of Bonch's rink?
That's fair enough.
Yeah, and that's Talia Kennedy, who's a state junior.
Yeah.
I think she was runner-up in the... Talia, correct me if I'm wrong, you runner-up in the Australian Open Singles, the Junior Australian Open Singles, just a couple of weeks ago, I believe. Peter on his forehand. The team of Taylor and Wynn, they're so quick on the mat, they don't even give me a chance to flip the cameras over.
But a lot of these bowlers are.
They are now, yeah.
They just get on, they know what they're doing.
Yep. None quicker than Aaron Wilson. Great shot by Peter Taylor.
Yeah.
That's 2, probably 3. And Gary Martin, composed, backhand.
Yeah, they're trying a few shots now. Yeah.
He played a sexy bender there. It just wasn't wide enough. Wayne Anderson watching from Broken Hill. Go Saints. So if we got people playing here from Broken Hill, or you're going for St George or St Kilda, if it's either one of them, you're struggling. But the Dragons played pretty good against Canberra the other night too. A bit unlucky.
I think Ross Lyon's Saints are gone.
I think they are. So obviously Roscoe knows a bit about AFL.
Love
he named
my
the coach
AFL.
before the player.
Yeah. Ask me anything you like about AFL.
I'll tell you one thing about AFL. I lived in Tasmania for a long time. If they do not give that state a side, that is a joke.
I tell you what, mate, they've always loved their footy down there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough to have a fair bit to do with the TFL, the Tasmanian Football League, when the company I worked for was their major sponsor, who bought it out when it was just about broke and became the Chicken Feed Super League. And it was a statewide competition. It was unreal.
Yeah.
But they love it down there. They absolutely love their football. Their AFL, that is. Well, sorry, we'll call it their Aussie rules because the game's not called AFL. That's the name of the league. Good shot here. Well played. Steve Phil playing a great game.
He is. He's so calm and collected too. Just puts it down there and walks away.
Anyway, if they need to give Tassie that team, forget about this crap about the stadium and who's going to fund it. Now, that just let them play. If it doesn't have a roof, it doesn't have a roof. Backhand, Jake Rinn. He misses that. Even if he gets a piece of it, which he has, on top of the jack. Boom shakalaka. Turn that into 2.
Oh, we can see the kitty. There's room here.
There's plenty of room. So he's got a chance. He can draw. Steve Phil. Forehand. Plenty of room. He's just got to pull it up. I think he might just go, what do you call it, Boydie? A crab cracker? A crab cruncher? Okay, Wayne Anderson said St John's Park Bowling Club. There you go. So it looks like it's a couple. Actually, it might only be... There might be one down. Sorry, didn't even see that bowl there.
It's just in the shadow a bit.
Yeah, it's in the shadow.
Yeah.
So it's probably 1 to... the centre line. Oh, yeah, no drums.
Great bowl.
Good shot by Peter Taylor. Sorry, the greenkeeper just had to come and tell me he's going to move lines in the morning. Very organised. Yeah, not a problem with that. Not a problem whatsoever. Just, wow. So it's 1 and a measure. You can see, just got a piece of it there. As you can see on your screen.
There's another top bowl coming in here from Peter Taylor.
Yeah, is he going to count? Oh, don't know. Well, I think it's only 1 down. We'll just flip that over so you can have a look and see what you think, viewers. There you go there. That might be a better view for you. So it's Peter Taylor bowl was right on top of the jack. Gary's coming to have a look. So you can see the jack at the bottom of the screen there, viewers. And it's the Peter Taylor bowl right alongside it. That's obviously the shot, and it's up and down for the second. I do believe it looks like 2. Steve only indicates you think it's 1. Crab smasher, that's it, crab smasher.
Well, if Steve says it's 1, I reckon he'd be right. He wouldn't be giving the skip the wrong information, Tony, would he?
Well, I wouldn't hope. I hope not, Roscoe. I hope not.
Changes the shot a bit.
It does. Anyway, we'll see what Gary Martin can do. He's 1 or 2 down, backhand.
Here it comes.
sends it.
Bit of weight. He wants the gap here.
He needs that hole.
He needs a hole. Is he going to get it?
He's holding. He's holding. Oh, that's a great try.
Oh, it was a tremendous try.
So it's only one.
Bad luck.
Bad luck indeed.
We're on the 13th end? No, 14th end, I think.
I think we're on the... Well, this will be the odd number. So I'll just get that. I think one of those boys, unfortunately, has just altered that camera, so I'm going to have to go and fix it. They might have hung on to it and it's wobbled it a bit. But anyway, we'll just wait and see for a second, Roscoe.
Yeah, we'll update you in a minute, folks. Just wait till the score gets put up.
It might just be the shadow. A pretty good starter by Jake Wren. It should be 21-6 on 14. They've updated it now.
That's correct.
We were right. On your YouTube Live Sports. Colin's watching from Waitara Bowling Club in Taranaki, New Zealand. Welcome, Colin, all the way from Taranaki, New Zealand. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. YouTube Live Sports here for the Phoenix Open Pairs. $32,000 in prize money on day one, game one, over the next 4 days.
Hi, Colin. Welcome to Park Beach. What time is it over there, if you're still listening?
Oh, he'd be listening. He'd be watching.
Would he?
Yep, I reckon. He only just sent it now, so...
He'd be freezing.
He'd be freezing. I do apologise about that camera, guys. I think one of the guys just actually hung onto the tripod. He seen me looking at him and went, oh! No. Anyway, I think it's okay. So, Steve Philp with his second bowl. As we said, in a beaten side, has played a fair game. Hasn't played this one too bad either. Will he sneak in for shot? He'll go close. It's up and down. No. Yes. Indication. Gary said he's won. Well played.
Blue Bowl's got it.
Blue Bowl's got it. I think it's just that shadow here. If you look at that monitor on the right-hand side, Roscoe,
yep.
The shadow, because it runs on an angle like that,
yep.
I think that makes it look like it's crooked.
Exactly, and it's it'll change all day too, so we'll have to keep an eye on that.
It is. But at the moment, it's going on okay. Viewing numbers are sensational. Keep it up, guys. We really appreciate it. We try and bring you... No, I'm going to I'll restate that. We don't try and bring you... We do bring you the best live stream in the game. Forehand, Peter Taylor. Just going to sail wide, looking to sit on inside the Steve Philp bowl.
Plus with a bit of fun too, don't he?
Absolutely, and that's the whole idea. You've got to have some fun, mate.
Yeah.
Got to have some fun. Within reason. Backhand, Gary Martin. Hasn't played this too bad. Gets off the inside edge. Might flop. Close. Not, but no cigar, I don't think. Peter, once again, too quick for me. Forehand. He said it's 12:45 p.m. and 9 degrees. Roscoe?
Yeah, thought so. He's still in his pyjamas, probably.
So Peter's is he inside that? Oh, wow.
Not quite.
Great effort.
Still playing the same. Very close.
So Gary sends his second bowl of the end. And 15. Okay, you got it. You got it. As we said, Roscoe, we'd like to welcome everyone to the wonderful Phoenix Open, live from Park Beach Bowls Club. The girls are here to welcome you. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Phoenix Open, live from Park Beach Bowls Club.
We'll get a few more viewers out of that, I think.
Okay, forehand, Jake Wren looking for a result. Oh, wow. He might have got the shot out of that.
He did. He just got a little niggle on that and fell over. So he's that brown bowl, if you can see the colour, is the shot.
So it brings Steve Philp. He's playing his backhand. He's got a couple of bowls, that the Gary Martin bowl there, that he can turn in. He's just going to go underneath it. Weight was great for the shot. Jake Wren on the forehand. I actually got him to deliver. He's so quick on the mat. Lets it go before the other ones hasn't come to a stop. So he's down on his forehand. Gets a result out of this.
Yeah, good bowls.
Yep. Pretty good bowls.
They don't put themselves in much danger with the weight they play.
No, they
That's the
don't.
thing. Yeah.
They don't. You're right. I mean, it doesn't matter if they're wide.
Yep.
It doesn't matter if they're tight. They've always got pretty good weight. And it ends around the area. So, Steve Phil, once again, we said, played a decent game in a side that's well behind at the present time. Played this in the forehand as he got the running.
Oh, that's close.
It's up and down. Don't know.
We don't want to give you any false information out there, folks. We'll just wait and see. Not too much indication from the players either. Just they look at the head and they walk away virtually.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Pretty much. At the crossover, Peter Taylor will bowl first. On his forehand. Still trying to find out that score for you, Talia. I'm working on it. Played this too bad. He's going to sink. Turn. It's got to be close.
He's put 4 fingers up. Or he might have just put his palm up saying good bowl. I'm not sure. Can't be 4, but...
Don't think it's 4. And well, Gary Martin's sending his down on the same hand.
Yeah.
If he gets a bit of drift out of this, he's got to be close. Is he going to get some turn? Not enough. His weight was great.
It's pretty tight in there, though. You have to be accurate.
Yep. I'm joined in the skybox by Roscoe from 2Air FM. All you locals who know Roscoe, send us a message. Got massive viewing numbers at the moment. Keep it up. We appreciate those viewing numbers. YouTube Live Sports. Want the best live stream in the game, you better be living it. Forehand, Peter Taylor. Doesn't want the kitty.
Oh, he got it, though.
Oh, and he's got a front hopper. Sat in front of it. May have turned it into 2. Or may still only be 1. 3. There we go. There's the indication. Steve tells us it's 3.
Yeah, it's the grey and the 2 browns.
Yep. The grey and the 2 browns. Gary's just listening to what his lead's telling him. Let's see what he does. Gary Martin. Late cat eye. Spins one down on his forehand. You can see that. It's a great shot of Steve. He moved out of the way. Well done. I'll tell you what, Gary's very close to this. Springs it. Unlucky. It's gone straight back to the bowl. That
Well,
bowls
they
for
didn't
Jake
have
Wren.
anything at the back, really.
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
Just going to have a look and see what it is. They're taking a couple out. Having a measure.
Measure for 3.
Measure for the third one.
Well, we're having a break here, Tony.
Yes, let's go.
See on the third rink, the big tall fellow with the green uniform on?
Yeah, I do, yep.
That's what the AFL Tasmanian team has proposed as their uniform, isn't it? Green and red or green and...
Green and red, yep, that's correct. Yep.
Yeah. It looks good.
It does with the Tassie. They have their rights for the Tasmanian Devil too now that they got off who used to have the Warner Brothers owned it. That's right. So they've got the rights to use that now. Brendan Gale, I believe, is going to be the CEO.
Yep.
What was it, gentlemen? 4.
Thank you.
He's going to be the CEO, as we said in the discussion. Well, as I said, the thing about the thing, it's got to have a roof, is just ridiculous. I mean, you're stopping other sports playing there. Tasmania's pride in cricket, and they won't be able to play there because the thing's got a roof, just because the AFL want it to have one. I mean, ridiculous. Let them build the stadium, whatever it looks like. Even go and play in Launceston. It's good enough for North Melbourne and Hawthorn to play there a couple of games, yet when they want to have their own team, oh no, it's not good enough.
They've played at Launceston for years without a roof.
Of course they have.
And there hasn't been too many wet games at all, really. There's a few windy, cold ones.
Oh,
but
look, I just don't understand it. It's all political. It's all about money. It's just ridiculous. Sorry, that's my say on it. Let that state have an AFL team. They deserve it. Anyway, back to the game. 25-6.
Sorry, NRL followers, we got stuck in the AFL a bit then. But
that's all right. I follow all sports.
Yeah, me too.
Anyone knows me. One thing I love more than anything on the planet, mate, is the Bulldogs.
Which Bulldogs?
The Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs.
Oh, okay, not the Footscray Bulldogs.
No. is the father-son back from Tassie. So, Roscoe, there's a team from Tassie here, isn't there? A father-son team?
I'm not sure.
I think someone was talking about that last night. I'm not 100% sure.
Well, if the Rewell boys have got boys, that'd be good. If Peter Hudson got a grandson, that'd be good. If
Darryl Baldock.
They keep on coming, I tell you.
They do.
Maxie Walker.
Peter Knights.
Yeah.
I used to spend a lot of time going and watching the Devonport Blues. And
Paul Sproul.
do you obviously followed your AFL for a long, long time?
Yes.
A bit loose end here, boys, at the crossover. If I ever get into conversations, people talk who's one of the greatest sportsmen you've ever seen. And, I mean, you know, there's many names that come up, the Michael Jordans, the Tiger Woodses, all those guys, as you may know, in the bowl circles, the Alex Marshalls, Aaron Church, Steve Glassons, etc.
Yep.
One of the best sportsmen I've ever seen. And I witnessed this gentleman who was brought in to captain coach Devonport in the TFL. And he played for Melbourne. He's retired from Melbourne and Richmond, and I've never seen a guy give an inspirational speech like this and play the way this guy did. And his name was Andy Goodwin.
Yeah.
Now, I will never forget that guy, and he was just incredible and one of the best sportsmen I've ever seen.
Well, Andy Goodwin's still around, isn't he?
He doesn't play anymore.
No.
But, yeah, captain coach Devonport. Anyway, back to the bowls. More importantly.
We got carried away,
We
Tony.
did, mate. Yeah. Oh, just reminiscing.
Yeah.
Forehand, Peter Taylor. Daylight's the shot at the moment, but all because Boydie asked the question, is the father and son playing? He turns this up, he'll make sure of it, and he does. So probably do hold 2 or 3. Sorry, viewers, got a bit sidetracked there. We'll blame Roscoe. Gary's let that go.
Yep.
Forehand again. So all you locals can blame Roscoe. Tell you what, how's his line? He's
just a bit
pinched it
narrow.
a tad.
Well, when things went wrong last year with Boydie, I got the blame, so that's all right. and the fella sitting next to me, I forget his name now.
Was it Hoppy?
Hoppy.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's Boydie's uncle.
Yep.
Yep. Hello there.
Hello, do you guys want a drink or anything?
I would love a coffee. Is that okay?
I can go find someone.
Are they freebies?
Milk and 2. They did bring me breakfast, but it's hard to eat and commentate. Like, it's pretty hard.
Yeah, no, I'm right, thanks.
Anyway,
Are you sure?
Yeah.
down the comes the bowl from Jake Wren. Holding a couple.
It's a good bowl here. Just going to slip past a little bit.
Yeah, he's going to count though. I think it's a pretty good shot. If he drops, he said he was in, so.
Just feel the breeze getting up a little bit, and that'll continue all day. It usually happens about 11ish, and be stronger this afternoon, and the greens will be quicker, I can assure you that.
Yeah, they're running pretty good at the moment, mate, by the looks of it.
Yeah, I was going to get a estimate from Hawley, but I didn't get the chance to.
Jake Wren, forehand. Just got to get past that pack. If he sits, one of my cameras just clapped out, mate, so I'm just going to fix it. It'll come back on in a second. Just going to sail past Steve Philp. So it looks like it's 2, possibly 3.
Yep. They're just getting on top of them with great bowls, aren't they? The others are
They're
not
very
far
consistent,
away.
Roscoe.
But yeah, that's the.
Let's be honest, they're very, very consistent.
Yep.
We just have a quick look at their head there. As you can see, they're holding a few.
Find a metre over, mate. Up through those.
And there's another one, Peter Taylor.
So,
That'll definitely count.
Yep.
Could be a bit of a score here. Gary Martin finds himself forehand. Probably the only shot that he's got.
Not too bad, you know.
I tell you what, he hasn't played it too bad. Has he got enough weight to reach it?
Yes, he has.
He has. He has. Gary Martin, take a bow.
Reduced him down to one shot.
So it's still only one. Probably deserved the shot out of that. Hasn't played some bad bowls.
Well, you can't get much better than that.
No, played it pretty well. Peace. Oh,
Still in.
it's in the can.
Yep. And the grey bowls looks like the
I think the grey bowl is the shot. Yep.
Yep.
Steve Philp bowl looks like it's close to second. We'll just switch that camera in so we can have a bit of a
Okay.
closer look. So we can see there's the marker to the right of screen where the jack is. And the white bowler Peter Taylor just to the right of the number one. Looks like it is the shot. Get back to Gary Martin. We'll watch it come down. We'll flip cameras just because it's so far over in the corner. The camera won't reach over there. It's coming into view now.
It's not a bad bowl, this one.
He stays on. This is a cracker.
Oh, it'd stay on for sure.
He's drawn the shot.
Yeah,
Great
well
shot.
done.
Well played, Gary Martin.
Yep.
So that'll take it up to 25 to 7 after 16. Up and back on
Let's-
your Park Beach Bowls Club scoreboard.
Tony, let's talk about the scoring system for these 3 or 4 days.
Sure.
So
Away you go, Roscoe.
No, well, I'm getting some help from you. It's
Okay.
18 ends, and of course the score counts. What do they get for a win? Do you know that?
I think it's just 2 points for a win.
Is it?
Yep.
Ends?
Look, I don't know. It'll be wins plus margins would be the thing that would carry you through. That's obvious. That happens in
Yep.
most bowls tournaments.
Yep.
If we've got wins and margins that are the same, then they would probably go on ends. If they were the same, they would go on percentages.
Okay.
Very rarely does that happen. Not to say it doesn't happen, but it very rarely does it happen. You usually determine a winner after 5 sectional games. What was your name?
Izzy.
Izzy. Thank you very much, Izzy. Izzy, ladies and gentlemen, has just brought me a coffee.
I got heaps of sugars for you.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Izzy.
That's your straw.
Oh, I'll give the straw a miss.
Stir.
Oh, okay, thank you.
He can't talk through a straw, is he?
How good are the people here at this Park
They're
Beach Bowls Club?
fantastic. They are really, really fantastic.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
after 5 games, your section winners are, going to win 5 or 4 games to get through, and I think that's the next best 2 perform that go through as the wild cards into the quarterfinals.
Yep.
And then knock out from then. Another good bowl by Steve Philp. Hasn't been disgraced on the wrong end of a lopsided scoreboard, but held his own, played pretty well. Good viewing numbers again. Nudging towards 2,000 views for this game. That's sensational.
So if you can hear a noise through our audio system and microphones, it's not us breathing heavily, it's just the wind coming across from the beach. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Local knowledge, that's why we have him here. Roscoe, telling us it's coming across from the beach. So Roscoe, they only play 2 games a day.
Again, you've caught me out there.
I think they do. Pretty sure they only play 2 games a day. Talia, I'm still trying to find out. We'll ask someone here.
I thought it was 3, but it could be. But I'm not sure. 18 ends could be only 2.
Yeah, I think it's only 2 because there's only 5 rounds.
Yeah, 2. Yep.
And then you got 3 after that, so
Yep. Let's look at the draw. Yeah, 2.
it'll be only 2. Back to the game. 1 bowl, well played there. Great shot, Peter Taylor, but it was a good bowl, well played by Gary Martin. So Gary will play again on his forehand. Just going to sail past, but he will be a closer second. And in a catching position, if there's any disturbance of that, Peter Taylor will come down on his forehand again. I'm pretty sure they are 18 games. There'd only be 2 a day.
Yeah, I can see that now. Yep.
So just sits the back one. He will score, and he will. So another good shot by the Helensvale-Alstonville combination. And Deuce has some cracking teams in the field too, Roscoe.
Yeah, I'm just looking at them now, looking at the sheet and the draw.
I do believe too, like I was actually made comment last night, I was down for the Calcutta and talking and finding out there's a lot of names that normally ply their trade in this tournament every year that are not here. I think a lot of them are in Commonwealth Games training and try overseas.
Lee Schreiner's one of them. He was here last year in the final. Yeah, I'll go through a few others. Let me just think about that.
Yeah, I know Carl Healy. I know Ben Twister's over in the States on holiday at the moment, enjoying New York. Nice try by Steve Phil. Looks like it's 2 to Rin and Taylor. Forehand, Jake Rin.
Our own Super Kent Price was also here last year.
Is he not here today?
Well, I don't.
I seen his name on the Calcutta last night.
Oh,
good shot,
okay.
Jake Rin. Well played.
Let's have a look. Might be wrong.
Holden 2, possibly 3.
Yeah, he's here with Clinton Bailey.
He's with Clinton Bailey.
Super's here with Clinton. Yep.
Decent bowler. Forehand. How's he looking? Give it a chance to be second shot at worst. Great weight. Probably still 2 down, the indication from Gary. So Jake Rin on his forehand. Gets inside the blue one, he'll count as well. And he will. That's a great shot. Just while they're at the crossover, we'll tell you who our feature match in round 2 is. We'll have the team of Mitch Sidebottom and Nathan Black. Now, if you've watched enough bowls, he needs no introduction. The man of very limited expression, but can he play? And was an outstanding player for the Sydney Lions in the BPL this year. And they will be up against, I believe, David McPherson and Ken Caton. Now, I don't know who those gentlemen are and where they're from.
Yeah, I do. Ken Caton, known as Cato, is a member of our club.
So he's a Park Beach boy.
And he's also a Taylor's representative with his bowl shop out the front here.
Okay, so he's the man with the bowl shop.
Yep.
And Gary Martin. Yep, it's cut it down to 2. So that'll be our feature match in round 2. David McPherson and Ken Caton will take on Mitch Sidebottom and Nathan Black here on YouTube Live Sports. Round 2 from 1 p.m. They'll be having an early lunch, mate.
Oh, well.
Some of these games, I have noticed, we're talking about how quick these bowlers are playing. They stand on the mat and they let it go. We're on their second last end, and some of the others are only on 12 and 13. So, forehand, Gary Martin. Probably just sunk it a bit wide. Still going to be a couple down. Jake Rin just telling Peter to draw another. Is he going to make it? Not quite. So it is 2. So it takes the score up to 27-7 with 1 end to go on your Park Beach Bowls Club scoreboard. I'll flick the camera over for you, viewers. Jake Ring gets us underway. And a decent start again. It's been very, very, very solid. This man hasn't played too bad, just quietly.
I just noticed over in the far rink there, our players, our only team in at this stage is Dale Condit and Jeff Thorne. Its score is 12-14 on the 14th end. It looks like they may be just down a fraction, but doing very, very well. The game looks great. Heads look fantastic, so I'll keep an eye on that for our locals. Well,
just to let you know, we've got some games here. We can probably read out a couple of these scores. So
yes,
we've got McElwain versus Retallick. I think it's 12-6 after 14 to Retallick. We've got Nathan Black up against Jared Duncan from Taralba, I think, who's now signed up to play at Charlestown in the Platinum Pennant. It's 16-14 in favour of Nathan Black after 13 ends, so a close affair there. Dixon up against Cato. Is that Ken Caden?
Yes.
Okay, it's 27-7 after 16, so a bit of a lopsided one there at this stage. McPherson versus Milhern, is it?
Yes.
11-15, is it?
No,
11-5. Sorry, that's the one
yeah.
you just mentioned.
Yep.
And then you've got Cody Packer, who's 19-6 in front of Johnson
He's
after
with
14.
Joey Clark there.
Yeah, with Joey Clark, and the far one I cannot see. So
That's Condon and
that's the one you mentioned.
Jeffy Thorne. I just can't see their opposition. I can look it up for the folks. I can look it up on the sheet here. Just give me a sec.
Apologise about that, guys. Where can I find the draw, please, and results? Well, this is the first game, so I'm not too sure where the draw and results would be. Park Beach Bowls Club may have it on their Facebook site. That I'm not 100% sure.
We'll check that out for the ensuing game, so just hang on to that. We'll find out for you, don't worry.
Sorry guys, it's about switching camera then. One of them died, so I had to just fix it. So good shot by Peter Taylor. Got a couple, but they're all working good now.
So Dale Condon and Jeff Thorne are playing Paul Harrison and Andrew Beasley.
At the moment?
At the moment.
Yep. And we'll still try and find out if we can get a score if Hayden's going for Talia. I need to do it before the game finishes. And we've only got half an end to get it done for you. So hold on, Talia. I'm going to send someone out. I'll find someone and send them out and find out. I don't know what rink Bodgie's on. Actually, look at here. We'll be able to find out what rink he's on. So where's rink 14, mate? Is that out the back?
Here.
It's here.
Here on the grass.
You sure? Is there seven? No, it might be at the back. How many is there 6 on a green? Or 7?
4, 5, 6, 7.
So he'd be over the far end. There he is in the red hat.
Still on the grass, over near the road.
Right over near the road. Yeah. We'll try and find out for you. In the meantime, it still looks like it's... it might be one. Can't tell the colour of that one. Possibly one to Stevie Phil.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
So Jake Wren, he'll try and make amends. There, YouTube Live Sports. He will share the results on Happy Bowler Facebook. There you go, everyone. The results will be shared on Happy Bowler Facebook. So Jake Wren comes down on his forehand. Finding himself one down. He's in the area, gets a piece of it, and he has. That's a great shot, well played. It deserves a cop that.
Yeah, cop that, and look at the weight. It just was about
exceptional.
Just a foot on, maybe a bit more than a foot on, just bang, out it went.
So it brings his Steve Philp. Give it a chance. Would you be able to do me a favour, matey? The far rink 14.
14.
Yep.
Over.
Yep, over. Any chance you could find out the updated score for us? I've got viewers that wanted to know what the score is.
Thanks,
that
Ambrose.
would be great. Thank you.
Ambrose.
Ambrose, is it?
Yeah, Ambrose.
Thank you, Ambrose.
Good boxer.
I didn't know if it was a golf analogy, a cricket analogy.
Or a boxing analogy.
Or a boxing analogy. Anyway, on the forehand, Jake Wren again gets off that. Nigel McGee, rink 14 is up the top green in the middle. It's actually up on the end. I can see the rink 14. It's the last one closest to the road, up on the furthest green, the grass one. Because I think the other ones, 1 to 14 are out here, and the other one's out the back on the carpet. But in the meantime, our game here, I think it's 1 to the team of Philp and Martin. May hold 1.
I think he said 2, but
possibly 2.
Yeah.
Does that front one beat the white one, you reckon? Don't know.
Put 2 fingers up unless
it looks like shot, yeah. Not too sure, but anyway, we'll find out in a minute.
I won't argue with you, Tony.
Oh, I would. Okay. Peter Taylor. He's going to try and change it anyway. Might be 2 now.
Got a little passive clap from Jake Rinn there, like,
Yeah.
well done, but not going overboard there.
How is Paul Harrison going from Warhope? Claire Everson asks. So Paul Harrison, firstly we'll find out what rink he's on.
Condon's rink, I think. Let's have a look. Yep. 7.
Rink 7. So all these people are asking for the scores on the furthest rinks away. Is that Ambrose behind me?
Yeah.
Yes. Hello, mate.
He's 13-9
Who's in front?
on 14.
Bodgie's in front.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, on the far side, yeah.
So there, Talia, we think he's in 13-9 in front on 14 ends.
15.
On 15 ends. Yep. Thank you, Ambrose. Much appreciated, matey.
That's the sort of help you get here. Just
Yeah,
ask.
mate, they're pretty spontaneous.
Yeah.
Great introduction to Park Beach Bowls Club for me, viewers. What about your experiences here? Jump online, let us know. Ask Roscoe question. He's a bit of a local. Gary sent his last bowl down of the match. And it looks like it's handshakes all round.
Yep, that's it.
So it was 1 down, so the score would be 28-7 after 18. On your Park Beach Bowls Club scoreboard. So, viewers, that brings an end to our match here. Our featured game, the match between Jake Rinn and Peter Taylor, who run out convincing winners in the end over Steve Philp and Gary Martin to the tune of 27 shots to 7. We hope you enjoyed Game 1 here at Phoenix Open Pairs, live from Park Beach Bowls Club in the beautiful east coast of Australia, Coffs Harbour. We will be back very, very soon. Well, actually, I think they say the Game 2 starts at 1 o'clock. Pretty sure that's right, Roscoe.
Yes, that's correct. So
we do know that this game is finished, but we're looking around here, around the green. Some of the other games are only 13 and 14 ends. So even the game next door to this one, I'd normally switch the cameras over and watch the end of that one for a couple of minutes, but I think it's on its last end too. So, or its second last end. Some of the others are 13 and 14 ends. Have got a fair way to go. In the meantime, we thank Roscoe for jumping on board for round 1. I'm sure we're going to have a bit more of him on over this afternoon, maybe in the next couple of days.
Yeah, I'll be here.
He'll be here. Yep. It's a pleasure to have him on board. From 2 Air FM.
Yep, 2 Air FM local radio station. It's
local 2 Air FM local radio station. So all your viewers around the world, sensational numbers. We were nudging nearly 2,000 viewers for that game. That is incredible. And as these things
let's pass that, Tony. Next game. What do you think?
Oh, there's every chance.
Yeah.
There's every chance. And they're starting to drop off now, as you can see, because the game has finished, and last thing they want to do is listen to me talk.
We'll put up the image of the girls again.
Yes, how about that? We'll do that. Good call.
Good call.
Good call.
This is a good.
Let's do it. Welcome.
Off to the lunch break.
To the Phoenix Open live from Park Beach Bowling Club. There's the girls to welcome you. Yeah. And we'll get out of your hair now. I hope you enjoyed the first round's coverage here in this most picturesque, beautiful looking bowling club. Thanks to Roscoe. Yep. We're going to see a bit more of him, no doubt, and we'll be back very soon. I think round 2 starts at 1 o'clock. And remember, viewers, YouTube Live Sports, if you want the best stream in the game, well then, you better be live in it. Catch you soon, everyone.
Well done, Tony. This is young fella. It's going okay for young fella.
That's and he's a star.
Yeah.